Hello, hello, Shabbat Shalom, welcome. I gotta admit, I do have like a whole plan here. Oh, hello. Yeah. So I got all this and some other things, and clips, footage, the whole shebang. I got a plan, but like right as I hit the live button, I shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up right now. This took a turn. Didn't quite expect this, but real time. This is live for you. Shit, man. This is not how I wanted to open up, but Ryan Upchurch just now, like a minute ago, he shared. Oh, hello. Okay, yes. Thank you for messaging me while I'm live. He just go ahead and feel free to check it out. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Okay, it's a picture, and look, I am super analytical, skeptical. I need visuals. I need evidence. I need things to reach concrete comfort of being at the conclusion where I'm like, all right, I'm thinking, and I have the facts, and I can rest easy with the facts. So I'm going to go to not a video, but his community page. And all right, let me flip the script right quick. This is our other best friend. Not my personal best friend. Tony Dodge is that Squidward, pug face, sentient teeth that are trying to escape his mouth. Man, he is one of my besties. Okay, but Xana May, that's another one. I think she's like close to all of our hearts, right? Am I right? I know I'm right. I don't need to check the chat yet. So here we go. Check this out. I remember the whole thing with Ryan Upchurch spoke about like this scooter thing, which is used for nothing more than diving and going through the water. Now listen, I have to I've been torn into a little bit. All right, I know there is people from, I don't know what to call it, my past, people I've run into, worked with when I did a podcast for 3 years that are, I don't know, not happy about whatever. I don't give a flying fuck. Regardless of the case, though, I need to be true to myself at all times, and I don't know. It's safe to say we don't know, like, Xana May and well, a lot of the facts here we don't fucking know. All right, and Xana May remains to be one of the people that still is the only one that puts herself there at the fucking night of the party, at the party. I heard she shared the footage, and she said that's where the party was. This is where the beautiful Hispanic party was. Like, she has recently been on another podcast, and I didn't do my homework. I didn't watch that thing. I did see some clips here and there. Everybody as a community, you all are wonderful, beautiful people doing your due diligence, trying to get things together so that we can actually have something, sustainable, tangible, and say, hey, look, you can't deny this. I respect that. By the way, I was just on a live panel with Breaking Fetters, Seafowls, and Dusty. Great guys, okay? And I hope, just for whatever it's worth, that a lot of you know, since the video that went out, they have all called out Tony, and they've all had a falling out with Tony. It's still alleged, but a lot of us, knew it was fact. Tony told his buddy Seafowls to go ahead and off himself when he was in a very low place. What a super pal, okay? And that's the video that's available if you see Tony and Dusty talking. And Dusty said, I guess everybody is full of shit except you. Because it's not the evidence that's overwhelming, but I guess it was a lot of people that saw it happen. And, apparently, I'm assuming, the footage is gone. Tony's good at that. But not to detract here. The Xana May thing, okay? This is, to me, okay? If you can see what I can see, can I enlarge it? Okay. So Ryan Upchurch says, Xana May, I see you got that Yamaha 500 Li, whatever. Sorry, I don't know the jargon here. Okay, C scooter in the back of your car to go camping. How much that mug run you? It still baffles me that she just so happened to be at the location she was. Like, what are the fucking chances? Seriously and sincerely, what are the chances that she just so happens to end up at the location where Kylie Rodney is very, very, very close? We're not talking about in some random proximity. We're talking about like nearly on fucking point. And her car where it was parked and everything. Some things just don't need to be said because they've been seen. So, and that speaks for itself. So this is something, again, I know what a lot of people are saying about Ryan Upchurch, and by association, only because there are certain things that he points out that I entertain or I talk about. I am shunned by certain individuals that I really don't give a flying shit about. I just care about the truth. Sincerely, I care about the fucking truth here. If this Zanime individual, I don't know, like, if is starting to sound really flimsy. It really is. So first, she's there the night of. She says it herself, her own words. She damns herself. And then, flash forward to when the news breaks that there is an investigation and she is missing. We got good old Zanime again. She's just kayaking. She was above ground the whole time. I think is, the optics she wanted to put out there. Speculations about an alibi or whatever the case. I just need footage in this area where a murder just so happened to take place and there's a body and a vehicle somewheres about here. And I just, totally coincidentally decided to have a nice stroll with my dog and my kayak. And apparently my underwater fucking scooter. Here's what I see. I am no expert on the equipment, so I'm not going to pretend to be what the fuck I'm not. I'm looking right at it, and now here's the comparison. Here's the picture right after. Is that enough? Is that enough for me? I know there's people that are so eager. We want to get down to the fucking end or to the bottom of this. We really do. In our hearts, in our minds, for some of us, it keeps us awake, or it makes you feel fucking sick, and the fact that the family, Kylie Rodney's family, rest in peace, Kylie Rodney. I don't want to have any misunderstandings here. I do fully believe Kylie Rodney, that was her, that was found, she's gone, rest in peace. What's crazy as fuck to me, though, is that the mother and father have since divorced or separated. And that the family are divided because the mother, there's honor in silence is the quote. And I understand to some degree, a mourning mother not wanting people to talk about, well, especially, fuck, man, I gotta be honest with everybody, with myself. Honesty with yourself means you're honest with everybody else. I can understand someone in a family not wanting, the death of their loved one to go all over the place. I do. But when so many fucking red flags come up, where even the family itself, the mother cannot control the entirety of the family. So I spoke about this in my last live. There was a family member who made it very clear she wanted to remain anonymous. You want the source? Check out Plunder and her one of her latest videos. Okay, some sleuths have gone and found this congregation, this page where it's just, I guess, people that knew Kylie Rodney, the family, friends, and all that. And so I'm not going to speculate which family member it is, but it's a verified family member. Like, that's already a fact. We know it is a member of the Rodney family, and she says that it is so divisive to discuss or suggest that there was foul play. That saying that it was foul play in front of the mother, and still, like, I can rationalize this. Some people could look at this and be like, well, why is that so outrageous? Why does it make her mad? I can't put myself in a mother's shoes, let alone a father's shoes. I have a niece and nephew that are my fucking heart, but I can't. So I don't understand, wanting to control the narrative or the grieving process And it's so tight that the comment that this woman in the family verified, by the way, this is not conjecture. The fact that she said, there's some of us that believe there's foul play, and it had to be removed because it incites too much anger in the mother and that side of the family. They don't want to hear about foul play. They don't want to fuck with it. They don't want to talk about it. It was an accident, and that's fucking that. And then hence equals there's honor in silence. Not everybody is going to agree with that stance. Not everybody has to agree with that stance. And because of that freedom, well, here we all are. So this picture. I'm going to stop saying this, looking at the, I did it again. Start charging me every time. Back to back, it does fucking look similar. I cannot lie about what my eyes see. Okay, I wish I could do it side by side. On the phone, you can. I'm just not savvy enough, but fuck, man, I'm tired of... Not tired. Well, yeah, you know what? Yes, I'm tired of my brain going in all directions trying to make sense of this. I am. I don't understand the family's optics, but this is to me, is such a duality. I understand and respect that it's a very personal matter, but, the whole thing about them being completely divided, separated, literally a split the family betwixt, okay, because they won't or can't agree on what happened to Kylie Rodney. And recently I've seen a lot of speculation about Sammy in the interview, her 2 interviews, and I finally for the first time saw, what was it? Her on the news versus her with our boy Dodge. And, that brings me to, let me flip this real quick. Trust me, I got a video. But this brings me to some of the ravings of a lunatic, that's me, thinking about things. Now, first, I want to make it very clear, okay? A couple things that I just need to say out loud. Fair use, okay? Fair fucking use. Things that I play are for entertainment purposes, educational purposes, in regards to a case, a child that is deceased, for a plethora of reasons. Therefore, I speak over video. I am covering a portion of the video. Fair use, just trying to cover my ass and cover the whatever ground I can for what's to come. But aside from that, and also things that I say, it is complete. Some people may be tired of the term speculation, but unlike our boy Dodge, we respect the First fucking Amendment and we take it to heart. Okay, that's why it's gonna irk me forever that he's got America in the title of the show. He'll take your money, but he won't let you speak. Fan-fucking-tastic. I did on the panel with Free from Fetters. Fantastic individuals there, okay? He did clarify, okay? So at least we can rest a little bit easier that $50 that he had to drop just to break that fucking chat, the one that I covered while it was live. He had to spend $50 just to go in there and beg Tony to tell the truth. And that's when all the mods were like, "Oh my God, how could you? What are you doing? Oh my God, why are you asking legitimate, sincere questions? Don't do that. Tony doesn't like it when you do that. No, he'll start pointing over there again. Don't make him do that. His bottom teeth will come out and they'll chase us down again. Don't make it happen. Don't let it happen. No, Fetters, no." So, yeah, I go on my little tangents. Speculation time, okay? Something important I want to know that I can't find on my own. And also, one more time, thank you to the lovely, beautiful people that are sending me information. There's so much information I'm sorting through, and there's some very eye-opening stuff that it's not safe to share yet. I know what's on the receiving end when you do certain things on a live stream, on a platform. I don't want to get another cease and desist letter in the mail. That happened years ago. The show I was on, Stuck in the Middle, I'd like to think the expose that we did helped put away a Play-Doh motherfucker. The FBI, shortly after the expose, I'll drop his full name. Well, why would I do that? His name was Patrick. And Patrick liked to drink near some of the circles at the bars that me and my friends frequented. Anyway, when certain people started to send me information and police documents, reports, Patrick got found out for being a Play-Doh. Patrick is now serving life in prison. Oh, I have a picture of Patrick. You guys want to see a picture of Patrick getting fucking sentenced? Sure you do. Let me see. It's one of the random pictures on my desktop. I promise I'll get to this. I promise. Hold on. I kept this like kind of like a trophy. Like there's a few individuals that I've unfortunately run into, and you just, I think we all have that compulsion to do the right thing. If you know somebody's doing some scumbag shit, okay, what are you gonna do? You can't fucking, do what you want, but you can certainly help get the right thing done. Where the fuck is the picture? It's literally him crying next to his lawyer while the judge is reading the sentencing, and I'm checking if it's still on my fucking desktop, which is a mess. I need to really get my shit together when it comes to my audio. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, hold on. I got it still. Hello, Patrick, old buddy. I hope the food is going fantastic over there, and I'm sure the boys in the crowd in the penitentiary, just adore you. You got those pinchable cheeks, right? Here's Patrick, guys. Meet Patrick. Here's my desktop. Okay, y'all see that? Oh, well, there it is for everybody to see. Patricio, German, yeah, it's there. 34 of Davie, my old stomping grounds. Accused, no, put away for life. Yeah, if you can read it, then you can read it. I don't want to say that out loud. 2 young girls. The reports that I read, the official fucking reports, haunt me to this day. It's fucking disturbing what, monsters and animals do. That they hide behind the flesh of a human being. Patrick, seeing him wince in this picture, make me feel vindicated, refreshed, renewed. There's something about just getting the fucking trash taken out that just makes me go, this is what life's about. There's Patrick, and there's his fucking lawyer. You could tell he's like, I don't feel that bad for you, bud. Yeah, no, you're gonna go to the place you belong, and hopefully worse. Again, sorry about the desktop. Okay, let me minimize briefly, and back to it. I'm also trying not to stare at my face. Okay, all right. By the way, long day at work. Oh, woe is me, boo fucking who. I'm tired, but I said I'd be here. All right, so the question at hand, where I started, back to the beginning, so to speak, I would like to officially know, at any capacity possible, there have been 3 mods that have come forward regarding Tony Dodge and his behavior. Infidelity is a high probability regarding Tony Dodge. I have to also say, for safety's sake and fairness, while it's alleged, but apparently there is video out there of his wife on the phone being upset regarding some of the things that have come to light, like him asking for pictures. I just did get done on Breaking Fetter's live panel. I got to speak with one of the mods, the one that, remember the whole video going down memory lane with Tony Dodge? I got to speak to the mod that Dodge was fucking crying about for 2 hours at a 4 a.m. 9 months ago. I got to speak to her. So as near and far as I know, and I got her to agree. Thank goodness. I am doing my due diligence. I'm trying to get concrete things. We need things that are tangible. We need proof. Okay? It's absolutely essential if we're going to come together as a YouTube community and you really want to celebrate that. It's funny. Once upon a time, that's what Dodge said he was all about. Content creators, man. If we could all come together with our imaginations, we could do great things. Yeah, it's bogus. I'm not going to start with another impression. I wonder what happened to that guy. I really truly do. So I got to speak with her, and she still has, thank you, Tamara. She's got those emails of Tony harassing her for pictures and saying, I love you. And she is also, in the same note, trying to avoid further conversation. When he started to ask for pictures, that's when she made it clear she was uncomfortable. Now, there's some other things that are ongoing. She did, I can safely say, she did put a cease and desist towards Tony, but she said that he ignored it, which is not quite how that works. So there's some more digging I have to do, some more discussing I have to do, and there's some mods. Anybody that's been affiliated with Tony, that is done with Tony and wants to come forward and speak, progressivepatriot44@gmail.com. I'm putting together as much as I can, and if there's something substantial there, something will be done, okay? If there's nothing that I can do, well, then let's hope that I can help somebody that will, okay? But until that moment, fuck it, man. I'm rooting for me, right? I need to know also, American Dream Chaser or podcasting in general, it's important. Maybe some of you will understand why. 2018, okay? We know that Tony was a trucker for 20 years, right? Plus 20 years. True crime aficionado. Sorry, give me a moment. I always check these messages. Sometimes they're important. Thank you. Thank you, as always, to every individual that sends me information, and I haven't gotten back to you. I'm just trying to get through everything, but I cannot emphasize enough how important everything that you guys are doing to see some justice in this fucking world. I'm sorry that I'm so disenfranchised by our system, by our representation, by our government. Yes, I will bitch about our government till I go fucking blue in the face, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. We're all a disenfranchised population, pissed off. We're tired of being pissed off at the lack of representation of the, I'm sorry if I'm going to sound like a certain politician, the elite, the 1%, the gatekeepers, whatever the fuck, okay, the swamp, any name that you want to give them, all those motherfuckers that make way more than the salaries they're supposed to make, that they're appointed, salaries that they're supposed to stay within, but they're legal. There's literal legal ways for them to be corrupt and absolutely prosper through corruption. See Pelosi with the insider stock trading, which is why I think one of the reasons why she has to release her trading statements 30 days after the fact or whatever. And let's not forget her fucking husband gets a DUI and just nothing more than a slap on the wrist. I said I wouldn't go political on this son of a bitch, didn't I? But the point I was going to make, okay? The people in power that pretend to serve us and serve our fucking interests, I'm sorry, I don't know if we all, no, we all live in the reality that is real. We know what everyday life is, to get up and have to grind and get through your fucking life and take care of your loved ones. We understand that. The people that represent us, they pretend to. They pay for commercials and actors and all of this bullshit just to make us think that they know what it's like to be an everyday American or a fucking human being for that matter. Well, I don't know about you, but they seem pretty fucking disconnected from us, the real, everyday John Q. Public or Jane Doe. And I'm fucking over it. So the best that I think we can do is pooling together on this platform that when I was doing a show that was political but funny, I saw the division. And the division was too much to overcome. People are too tribalistic. And it's at the point where, oh my goodness, you have an opinion that's different from mine. I hate you. I will not break bread with you. I won't even go and knock on your fucking door if you're my neighbor because we voted for somebody different from one another. That's the fucking world we live in today. So I hope the unifier within us all can really awaken and we can really do some fucking damage, regardless of the level of power, regardless of the support, connections, and money they have. I truly hope one day that we can prove to the powers that be that we, the fucking people, still have the power, and we have never forgotten that. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. They have forgotten. They have fucking forgotten that we have the power, and always will. But they're very, very good at keeping us content, keeping us distracted. There's other things I could go on about. Speaking with, my brother from another mother, CanCon, he opened my eyes to a certain perspective, but that's for another time. But I need to know regarding Tony, all right? 20 plus years. He was a trucker and also true crime aficionado, self-proclaimed philanthropist, okay? I hear he's got 3 properties. His house is blurred out. I think public figures, that's not too crazy to me when people do that. I haven't seen the photographs, though. And so what I want to know, most importantly, was he doing any true crime reporting or coverage in 2018? If you know why I asked that question, I can't quite fucking articulate the reason why just yet. Maybe I can entertain something. Let me phrase this in a certain way. He's a true crime reporter, right? I mean, he gets those exclusive interviews and he wants to cover everything he can. If there was a missing persons case in that man's fucking backyard, within his proximity, would you not think, would it not be like, oh my God, what an amazing opportunity for me to cover this? This is right in my neighborhood. Holy shit, man, I really got my finger on the pulse of this whole issue, this crime. So there is a missing persons case, a very young lady, and it was very, very close to his location. I'm making no verbal accusation, okay? I'm just curious, why would somebody that is so passionate about true crime not cover a case that's so fucking close to home, in his own fucking backyard? Don't mean that literally, but you catch my drift. So that's why, okay? I couldn't get far enough on his channel. I don't have the access. I could only go as far as maybe 3 years back. So that I have nothing, and what I'm simply doing is free-form speculation. But I need to know if this man was doing a fucking podcast of any variety at that time, because that's his life's blood, man. True crime, right? I know it's American Dream Chaser, but you look at his fucking content, and it slowly started to evolve. He always had an interest in general about missing persons, mostly women, kind of similarity in their looks, but I mean nothing further than that. Actually, I think one of Upchurch's boys kind of said something similar. Let me flip I got a video. I got a little gem, a little fucking snack. Let me see if there's anything I wrote down I can actually fucking read out loud. Oh, yes. Okay, so I've spoken to one mod. There's 2 more that I would love to speak to. I believe one of them is named Ash. I saw you speak to, I believe, Fetters this morning. If you are willing to have a conversation, interview-esque style, within your comfort zone, your terms, please do reach out, let me know. My email, the channel, however you want to go about it. Moving on, okay. Now, I started to do what I can regarding the man's fucking behavior. I'm no, therapist, psychologist. I'm not a professional at much of really anything except the job I fucking do. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go on a derail here. Something weird happened yesterday at my mystery job. If you know where I work, you know what I do. Please do not bring that up for obvious reasons. So in my job, I run my own department. I get a phone call on that line, and it's another department saying you have a call holding. So I take the line and I say the company's name, and then I say, Eli speaking, how can I help you, blah, 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 something to that effect. And a very dodgy, weird, uncomfortable, unsettled voice responds and says, yeah, is this Eli? And I fucking opened up with, this is Eli, how can I And so that's the response. Is this Eli? Yes, it is. What can I do for you, sir? Oh, and there was like an awkward pause, and I'm listening to the background. It just kind of sounds like dead noise. It was kind of eerie, and then the individual had like some confusion in the voice. Maybe it was nervousness, anxiety. I don't fucking know. And then it was okay. Oh, this is Eli. Like, so this is like the fucking third or fourth time. Like, yes, what can I do for you? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong number. And then I named the company. Oh, which now thinking back, I mean, they fucking knew. If this call got transferred to me, they know very fucking well where they called. So, when I got to the end of this conversation, I mean, it wasn't much more than what I've shared. They just said, "Oh, I have the wrong number." Oh, and I said, "Okay," and we're paused in this fucking stalemate of awkward silence, and dodgy voice says, "Sorry," and hangs up. So, yeah, there you go. That happened, and then throughout, I work a shift. It's like 1 p.m. to fucking 10 p.m. sometimes later. I did get another fucking call, kind of similar. Only they did ask like legitimate questions about what it is I do there. But anyway, they said, "Oh, I'm just." This was a different voice. I just got backed up. I'm backed up, Eli. I'm backed up, man. I'll be there tomorrow morning. Will you be there? I said, I'm always here. Okay. So there you have it. That's the two fucking weird phone calls. This is not the first time. Look, when you take a public platform, you do expose shit. You piss off people that are bad fucking people in some level. I know I beefed with a real legit neo-Nazi hacker lady. Totally 100% Aryan Brotherhood. Well, let me be clear about something because I've seen a couple comments. I don't wear this for fucking show. This is on my father's side. All right, I'm Colombian. I was baptized Catholic. Okay, and in the Jewish faith, you have to have the blood of a Jewish mother. Okay, but I wear this out of respect for my father. He's my hero. And he said something to me recently that made me think even less about the haters that I let bother me for a whole fucking half an hour and whatever stupid videos they want to at me at that I will ignore. He said, "I'm proud of you." And I saw pride in my mother's face, 77 years old, That makes everything I'm fucking doing so much more worth it. People were questioning, like, why aren't you like making money, bro? Why are you doing this? What is it? You fucking just trying to get fame, man. I love what I'm doing, and now that I know my family fucking supports me, and whoever is with me right now that continues and has decided to be with me, and all the lovely fucking feedback and comments that have come my way. The bullshit haterade is so minuscule, it means nothing to me. But the heart, the positivity, I feel it, all right? Like, sincerely, thank you so much. I don't care how fucking cheesy it is. I once said, only a foolish man does not acknowledge his blessings, which is why, maybe this is why some individual is like, I always knew you were a fucking clout chaser. You riding his fucking coattails or something. Yeah, oh my God, I am so fucking sorry that I thanked Ryan Upchurch for sharing my video. What content creator or YouTube channel would not say thank you to somebody who helped fucking give you more exposure? So yeah, I'll fucking own saying thank you. I don't think that's so radical. Fucking crazy people out there. You're just so spiteful, and that's all you can see. You don't see, what's actually coming through or what's in front of you. Not my fucking problem. All right, so let me get through the rest of this. This has been said over and over again, and I did get to watch a little bit of American Dream Chaser live briefly. I don't want to keep watching that shit. Ironic, though, that I have a video from his past again, in front of me. Sleuthy, some internet sleuth, called him and did get him to talk about the Rodney case. You could tell he was extremely defensive at first, but Sleuthy, which was her name, actually got him to fucking... She was very, very tactful, calm, cordial, and she had some good questions, and she was careful. When she asked, how did you get the interview with Sammy? His response, verbatim, I remember it, word for fucking word. He looked very, very uncomfortable, by the way, talking about this case, but that could be for a multitude of reasons. He said, well, I have my ways. And then there's like, weird silence again. And he just started to go on about how he's answered that question so many times and he's sick about answering it, so on and so forth. So we didn't get any answer. So all I'm left with, apparently he has told the story a bajillion times. Well, Tony, I haven't seen it. Okay, and I don't know if anybody in the chat has, but if you have, please send me a link. I'd be fucking fascinated because he didn't spill any tea in that moment last night. And they started to just speculate, he seemed to really go with the whole possibility that Kylie Rodney, of course it was an accident, and that she was sleeping in the back, and how do you fucking sleep in the back and then you hit the fucking, whatever, however you can make the vehicle go forward and it just submerges and people are around, and I don't get it. Okay, thank you for messaging me. I got you. Don't worry. So yeah, he's just 100%. It was an accident, which I guess, look, we're gonna talk about optics. That's fucking convenient, especially for a guy throughout his entire history and career of covering true crime. Only is this the time, specifically this fucking case, does he decide, while he does maintain he has never been to Truckee. That's what he says. I saw it for myself last night. Why would you suddenly decide after if what I found is, the extent of your whole fucking show, Dream Chaser, why would you suddenly decide to check yourself in through Facebook at the location of the crime? Was it, I'm really trying to think as deeply as possible. Is it because you wanted the affiliation with Sammy? And I saw on Ryan Upchurch's live panel last night, Ryan said, I think the quote was something like, I'm really good with audio, which I'm not. I know this mic sucks, okay? I'm going to get the Rodecaster Pro, blah, blah, blah. But, so he's like, people were basically speculating, if you were there, you saw. It sounds like he's in somewhere with, a van, basically, was the entire, I think that was the consensus between the panel, that it sounded like he was mobile. I don't know. I'm not the audio pro, as you can tell once again. This shit sucks. But, yeah, why Tony Dodge, out of every single case that you fucking covered, bro, which is a lot. You've done a lot. Why in only this one, where you also happen to have the notorious Xana May, who was there the night of, according to her, that's her own fucking words, and then this weird fucking camping excursion with a underwater jet ski under a blanket, if that's what it is. It does look mighty fucking similar to what I have just seen, so I can't go all in unless I know for a fact, but I'll say, yeah, it looks fucking sus. It looks sketch. So let's put all this together. He checks in at Truckee. I didn't know that's how it worked. You could check in anywhere with Facebook. Why would you want to say you were somewhere where you were not? Then you get the exclusive interview, Mr. I Have My Ways, with Sammy. Out of all the fucking people on the planet, she's given one interview to the mainstream media, and you, a guy with 11,000 subs. And guys, I don't know what the intention is. I noticed his sub count went up. If you're trying to hurt him, you're doing it in not the way that's going to really work unless you guys are working on something. Please don't give that man money. And I fully understand, when I go and I pull up an old video, I got to watch a fucking ad. The man's got ads upon ads upon fucking ads, but he lacks nads, okay? He doesn't have a ball sack. So he's, for the first time in his, I'll say, because it's all I know, 3-year true crime career, says he's at the fucking place. Not only does he do that, he says he's in Truckee. He gets to interview a girl that lives in Truckee, and then he has a woman that was there the night of, Xana May, that was at Truckee a couple of times, and introduces her, because Xana May said, he invited me to be a panelist 4 times. I remember the first time I saw that live, when it was live, or when Ryan Upchurch went on there and fucked their whole world up. He said that he didn't know Xana May. Ryan was like, I wonder if Ryan remembers the conversation. I remember it very vividly. He did ask, this was at the point, he was like, who the fuck are you, bro? Something, so it kept on going, and he said, I don't know her. Is that why Xana May maintains and said very publicly, Tony threw me under the bus? Now, I'm very fucking curious, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm certain for me, I'm very, very curious what would happen if these fucking two, if we could get these two to completely turn on each other. We might actually see somebody trip up with the truth for a fucking change here, because both them motherfuckers are lying about some shit. If we can keep on pressing them to talk about one another, I hope we can see something fucking magical manifest that would lead to some fucking truth, man. And if we get some fucking truth, we can actually start hoping for some fucking justice. So, I mean, this is why I look at the people that want to say, Team fucking Creek Squad, or people that even entertain Upchurch's theories. I know what I don't believe, and I know what I'm like, oh, okay, that's something that'll make me go, And this is fucking one of them. So he introduces the true crime world for the first time in this specific case, where he puts himself there, but says he wasn't there, gets the interview with Sammy, who lives there, gets Xana May on, and gets her to agree to be on the true crime panel, and here we are now. And now I don't know if she's trying to capitalize on it. She was on that popcorn something or another show, and all I know is this: she is convinced that Tony has done her wrong somehow, and there's a huge lack of details, though. And I'm very interested to press it forward. And this is why, if I could just talk to fucking Tony Dodge, I know if he ever watches any of my shit, I don't care if he does, but I would certainly care if he'd be interested or willing, able to speak to me, because I can be calm, cordial, and fucking civil. I can conduct an interview. I did it kind of professionally for 3 fucking years anyway. Tony Dodge, I really would like to talk to you. Okay? No fucking insults, no slander, no nothing, no pug face fucking Squidward, okay, which is really catching on, okay? And I have officially, I'm happy to report, I've recovered from Squidward exposure, okay? But I fear very soon I might just catch it again. So let's go back to speculation page here. Oh yeah, what the fuck? Did we ever get an answer about the that whole announcement? This is on one of Ryan Upchurch's videos. That random porn trailer announcement that happened. Shit, I should have asked Dusty about that. I think he was on the panel. What the fuck was that? They're like, yeah, what do you, we got the girls, we got the trailer rented out. What do you want us to do? And then he cuts away to the dancing woman. Shit, man, Dusty, I'm so sorry. I think that was your woman. I know you guys are fucking no part of it. That's confirmed. Okay, Dusty, Seafowls, and Fetters, good people, solid people. They just got caught up in Tony's fucking whatever world he's actually living in. Because what he's showing us is not what's really going on. That I'm pretty convinced about, based on everything I can find and see, and what's been sent to me. But that what was that announcement? Did anybody get a fucking consensus? Because I'm still like, what the fuck? And it was enough for him to immediately segue into the random video after that. And we remember the state of confusion. Shit, man, I don't mean to bring this back up. I will, since now I have an open means to speak to some of his ex-mods, I will find out. And I will report the truth back to you if it's not yet known what the fuck that message was. Okay, alright. Zero explanation, blah, blah. So here's me just being analytical about some of the behavioral traits I'm trying to catch on to here. So, yeah, every explanation, whenever the man has to fucking explain something, what does he do? Deflect, insult, and he tries the sarcasm. He covers up the truth with sarcasm so he doesn't actually have to tell the fucking truth. So I have this gut feeling that the man is just not comfortable with ever telling the truth. And allegedly, as I've already stated, there's trouble in paradise, apparently. That's what the mods told me. I cannot go deeper into that. So, okay, yep, I covered the calls and shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was the whole thing about 2018 on the back. But okay, so I found this whole thing, like him getting overly friendly with the mods, so much so that one of them thinks that he is, like, driving by her fucking house and shit. Hold on, I'm pulling up a video. What I found fucking interesting is that this is one of the things he did right after the whole video that I played for you guys. Here's our fresh-shaven baby boy again, the face only a mother can love. Immediately after he does the whole chastising his bad mods that are all women, he does this. Marriage and affairs. How to have an affair and not get caught. This is Mr. Gangbang O'Clock, you know, and what was his official explanation? I still think it was like, I don't know, and when he was talking about it live last night, he was actually trying to lie about when it occurred. We saw the fucking 6 weeks ago. It was right there. 6W. Not photoshopped. So how many times has he lied about that? Did he try to say it was photoshopped? Because he didn't acknowledge it was photoshopped last night. Last night he just simply said, yeah, no, it was longer than that. It was longer than that. So, okay, so it was really there. You're acknowledging that. There we go. So then after you fucking... Oh, and the mod that he spent 2 hours ranting about at 4 o'clock in the morning 9 months ago, he lets her back in after that whole fucking boo-hoo shit show. So, all right, buddy. Let's all take another trip down memory lane. Y'all remember Wayne's World? Do-do-doop, do-do-doop, do-do-doop. I don't want to watch a whole fucking video. We ain't. I promise you that. Okay? Your boy, he has got working in the morning. You know, we all work. Boo-hoo. But check this out. I did pause it right here. A lot of this is going to be real-time, first-time reactions. But I stopped here because it was just very interesting to hear him say it out loud. So, enjoy. Sorry about the temporary setup. I'll stop apologizing. Things that make you go, Are you real? Is that a real camera in front of me? Camera, are you real? Are you real? People in the chat, are you real? Are you real? Your mom.
I mean, I definitely respect my marriage vows. I mean, I'm happily married, but people still have affairs. It happens. Okay, let's get started on this article. It says, someone you met in Tinder while married. It is not having many random sexual encounters with prostitutes and others while in a commitment. Granted, they are all different forms of infidelity, but having an affair is a whole different animal. An affair is when you are habitually dating another person while you're committed to another. It is dirtier, deeper form of infidelity where one person is continuously seeing someone or even multiple people, multiple someones.
See, I'm not trying to look too deep into shit here, but clearly that whole, like, he really re-emphasized, hey, could be multiple someones. Maybe he is the fucking degenerate that he pretends not to be. Is that even a question anymore? I mean, look, he thinks Play-Doh and dead necro fucking you-know-what is funny. So, I wouldn't put it past him. And this is right after he fucking completely shits on one of his mods that he said he has loved time and time again, who currently still fears Tony. Like, that's how real it is. This man is actively instilling fear in people that he was affiliated with that want nothing to do with him.
While maintaining an emotional attachment with someone else, with another person. So, how do you have an affair and not get caught? We need to talk about that. How do you have an affair and not get caught? Well, here's some tips on how to have an affair and not get caught.
Fantastic.
You need someone. You need somebody. You need a whole team of friends that can watch your back. Having an affair can be a solo activity, but having someone you can always use as a convenient excuse and collaborate your alibis will go a long way in not getting caught. So you want to have somebody help you if you're going to have. You would definitely want to have somebody there to help you. You know, in case hey, the phone rings, you got somebody answer the phone. Hey, you know, he's you're working out. You're doing something. You know, he's over at the gym. He's working out. Putting in some overtime. Having an affair is a spy game. It is about information and misinformation. It will involve a lot of lying and having accomplices that will feed you.
That was his fucking mistress texting him there. That wasn't my phone, my fake phone. It wasn't, I promise. Just, do you see, like, he even adds to the article, he adds little tidbits. You need somebody to help you. You know, it's, I don't know, man. It's just telling of his character, I think. And again, it's only what I think. I can't think for you. But Tony can.
Information.
Everybody's lying except Tony.
To collaborate your lies and get you in and out of
fucking mess.
So you need a good friend. If the person you are having an affair with knows that you are in a relationship, then set some ground rules, such as don't go to your house or don't call or message unless you do it first. If the third party doesn't know you are in a relationship, then never, ever give out your address. The last thing you need is for them to show up in your...
If his house is blurred, I guess we know why. He clearly took this article to heart.
House wearing nothing but an overcoat during Sunday dinner with your in-laws. Sleight of hand. Partners, especially women, are able to sniff out an affair. So women are smart. They know when you're having an affair. Do this gradually. A sudden change will also invite unwanted attention. Create a scenario that would make your partner focus on something else other than you. Here are some examples. Have them plan a trip somewhere that they always wanted to go. Tell them you are working on a big project and you buy them whatever they want after it's complete. You buy them whatever they want. Start an activity, a hobby. Gym and fitness is good together.
All right, shut up for a second. Keep going.
That's true. If you didn't know enough about your third party and they go insane, like Taylor Swift, in the event that they got screwed over, come clean right away and end it. You're gonna have to admit, so you're gonna have to admit you cheated. So, number 5, don't piss in your field. This is similar.
Let's get past him reading.
And how do you have you ever been cheated on? And did you ever? Maybe you cheated on somebody else. Did you cheat or did they cheat? And when it happens, what do you do?
This is a true crime podcast, right? Because I've forgotten entirely.
What do? Do you end the relationship? Your address. You don't want to give out your address. And the last thing that you need is for them to show up at your house while you've got while you're sitting there having dinner with your in-laws. So yeah, you got to be really careful. And then they talk about the sleight of hand.
I don't know. To me, what I'm getting off of this is somebody that's very intrigued in the whole art of, I guess, deception, hiding in plain sight, lying, and maintaining a lie. I think this is an individual, I'm convinced, that has just mastered how to act like a human being to fit in, but something inside's not quite right. I'm getting bored. I don't want y'all to get bored. I just found it so fucking fascinating after a 2-hour rant of a woman he said he loved and kicking her off the mod team. He decides to do this episode. How to have an affair and not get caught. What else are you good at not getting caught at? I'm going to continue to poke and prod like that, Tony Dodge, until you are willing to have a fucking civil discussion with me. No mod bullshit. No fucking pay-to-view nonsense. Fucking First Amendment style, dude. Okay? Embrace the YouTube community mantra, bro. Imagine if we could all just come together and put our imaginations together and, like, maybe even tell the truth. Imagine. That would just be amazing. Amazing, guys. Bogus. Bogus. Let me see if there's anything interesting. Because I'm already getting put to sleep. I'm feeling Squidward's disease again.
Right, and then this is...
Shut up.
They'll walk you through how to do it. They'll tell you how to have an affair. And, it's like...
I'm going to go against the grain here and make...
It's not about the money, guys. It's not about the money. I'll refund you. By the way, I need to repeat that. If you donated money to make a comment and did not receive a refund, please email me, progressivepatriot44@gmail.com. We can legitimately build a way to have his channel reviewed for violating terms of service. This is fucking important. Okay? If we really want to do something about this, and if he refuses to answer for anything, this is how it's going to have to be dealt with. That and, taking people's fucking money is just kind of a shitty thing to do, especially when they pay for a service, like just using the First Amendment. So, yeah, that I'm pretty fucking passionate about that.
Maybe this is a dream come true. And
I had no idea that. Mama just
not interested.
Find somebody. Talking about the traveling man. You got up to 30 women. You go to different cities. You can search for the women by location. Look at that. You can search by their age range, by their body type, their ethnic background, and their language.
Do we? We got a super chat. No, sorry, I just couldn't. I saw it in all caps. I couldn't help. We got another super chat. Sorry, my teeth are sentient and they're trying to escape.
Wow, it's like a dream come true for some people. Look at that. Up to 30 women. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on cheating and having an affair? Have you ever had an affair? And if you were cheated on, how did you find out? We want to hear.
Isn't that like an app or a website that existed for married people to have affairs?
From you. 623-850-1130.
What a clever way to hide in plain sight, like legit. Now, everything's speculation here, okay? Speculation that he was having an affair, which is not a crazy stretch, or is having an affair, because right now I know Mrs. Dodge ain't happy, or Miss Dodge, whatever the fuck, however that works. And, if he was, how clever would it be to explain to one's wife why you have all this material or websites and just say, oh, it's, research, honey. I respect my wedding vows, but, it's bogus. Don't accuse me. So, legitimately, like, hiding in plain sight, this is absolutely conjecture, speculation, but, again, like, I want to fucking make a movie about somebody that has a true crime channel and makes his own fucking crimes. Legitimately. I think it's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant. He's stupid, but this whole notion, there's no better way to hide when you're hiding right in front of somebody and they don't know you're actually hiding. That right there, that's something. I've kind of lost interest in this fucking audio. I do want to kind of peruse homeboy's, I guess the victims he's covered. So, a moment, if you don't mind. It's always his fucking face. Damn it, Squidward's exposure is catching up again. Kylie Rodney, yeah. The one case. Look at all this, guys. Look at all this. Okay? Do you see what I'm seeing? Okay? Yeah, this much. And for the first time in his life and career of doing this, he decides to check in Truckee with Facebook. Not fucking sketchy at all. Give me a fucking break. This is why I think we have something substantial enough to warrant Mr. Tony Dodge to come and just simply clear the air and speak for himself. This is as far back as I was able to find 3 years ago, but I'm convinced there's more. This man's been doing this longer, and I need to know, was he fucking doing this in 2018? I just need to know that. And I'm going to do my own homework, and with the research that has been sent to me, done by you lovely people, I think I can actually put something together. something together that can actually maybe accomplish something. I heard speculation last night, by the way. Look at that. Face. I can't keep looking at it. All right, it's damaging me. Somebody said like all of the cases, victims, all looked similar. Like it's a bold statement, and I cannot be making such a claim. I could certainly share it through third-party information, though. And yeah, I don't know. All of this occurred, and only for the Kylie Rodney case does he say or decide, yep, Truckee, I was there, with Facebook. Why, dude? If you can explain that to me. Oh, he's live right now. No, I can't. If I click that, I know what happens. Strike 2. Well, here, I'm going to bring this to its close. Believe it or not, I do rewatch every single live I do. And I read every chat, and I read every comment, and I express my gratitude, my thanks, my humility to everybody that gives me the time of day. And, it's not about the fucking money. There is no money here, okay? Yes, I have enough subs and the criteria, but the strike is there. Fuck that, okay? The pursuit of truth, celebrating the First Amendment, coming together as a community, and actually getting the truth out or speaking truth to power to these skeezy fucks that think they're untouchable, or the people that hide in plain sight. Yeah, I'm impassioned about that. And it will continue to keep the flames within me afire. And to any hater who I will simply say this, you inspire me to do better. So my moniker, as cheesy as it may be, the unifiers that exist, which right now we have something beautiful. All of us want the truth. And think about all of the things that we probably disagree with, but we don't give a fuck right now because we're unified on something. If we can remember that when it counts the most, we can accomplish things beyond our wildest expectations and dreams. Just like the day I woke up and I saw that my humble, small fucking channel with a shitty setup, fucking literally using the mic to 2 shitty speakers, Logitech, was shared by somebody with some fucking exposure. So I do express my humility. And my other moniker, anything that you do identify that is a divider, don't let that actually push us away from having meaningful discourse. Because if we give up on that and we just decide to stay in our echo chambers, our confirmation bias, well then they win. Scumbags win. The powers that be win. And we, the American people, the people that care, or anybody that's from any other country that's just a common man or woman trying to get by with everything in the world being as crazy as it is, we fucking lose. So please, try to get along with your neighbor, because only as a community can we ever have any power. I love you all. But that reminds me of Dodge. I take that back. I don't love you all. I appreciate you all. And I bid thee all a good night. I'm fucking exhausted, but I am not going to stop. And I got some emails to check out. Please, again, information, mods, anybody that's got information, Progressive Patriot, just as it's spelled, 44@gmail.com. That's not my age, by the way. One love. Good night, guys. Thank you for being here with me. We got another super chat.